Hello everyone, my name is Zia and I make videos about full-time van life. It's quite a nice day here today in Richmond. I'm on the north side of our island here, across from Vancouver Airport, and just enjoying a bit of blue sky, the last of the leaves on the trees. Today I want to talk to you about preparing for the unexpected. If you think that living in a van is going to be much more financially advantageous, you may be under a misconception. If you live full-time and your RV is your home, you're going to have to maintain it just as you would if you lived in a sticks and bricks. And often in an RV, because we travel around a fair bit, and especially for me, as my camper van is a 1994, there are always unexpected things that come up. Now, I don't know if you can see, but in the very back corner, my mattress is on an angle like this at the foot of my bed. I've had an ongoing problem with water back there and the mattress getting damp. Now, I thought I had sorted that issue out about a month ago. Figured that the hot water heater under the bed still had water in it, even though I never used it. I didn't know there was water in it. And that it was perhaps corroded and slowly leaking, and the fabric walls were wicking the water up towards my mattress. So I've drained the hot water tank as much as I can, but there is still some dampness back there. So I'm having, I have a big, one of those big plastic crates that you put big milk bottles or whatever in, underneath the mattress to keep it raised up and so that air can flow behind it. And I think just the residual water in the tank is gradually evaporating and dissipating, and the issue will be resolved. And because most of the time right now I'm plugged in, I can have a heater on so it stays nice and warm in here, and I'm not too concerned about that anymore. But I did just about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, have a very unexpected expense on the van. Twice while I was driving, I had noticed my brake light came on. I had my brakes done just in April, just before I moved back in full time, and the brake light had come on. And twice I put my foot on the brake, and it was as if I was on ice. The van just kept sliding. I actually at one point came like, I don't know, half an inch, a few centimeters away from the back of a car who he must have been looking in his rear view mirror and going, oh my God, I was waiting for the impact, so I can't imagine what they were feeling. But we didn't collide. But I thought, okay, I'm going to step on the brakes one of these days, and there's just going to be nothing there, and I'm going to be in a bad accident and perhaps lose my home. Also, I was having some starting issues. One day after I did one of my the recent van tour I did in Crescent Beach, I stopped on the way home to get gas, and my van wouldn't start. I was stuck at the pump for over an hour before it finally started up again. So I thought, okay, I have to bite the bullet and I have to take the van and have it serviced. And the bill came to just shy of $1,000. Well, that's a big hit, because the previous month there was an almost $600 bill for Charlie at the vet, and the month before that it wasn't a van repair, but it was a me repair. It was a $1,500 dental bill. I don't have any dental coverage. So in the course of 3 months, I've had $3,000 worth of expense. So what I want to do today is just really stress the importance of having some sort of a cushion, if at all possible. My recommendation would be to have at the very least $5,000 in a savings account somewhere. Because if your transmission went or something like that, you're going to have a really, really big bill. And now, going back to the repair on the van, I was very lucky, because I said to the fellow who was going to be investigating to see what was wrong, I said, I'm living in this van right now. This is my home. Is there any chance that I can have it back tonight? And he said that if they needed it for more than a day, he would allow me to stay in the van, in the garage property. So that would have been very nice. I didn't have to do that. He managed to get everything done in a day, so I was really grateful for that. And he even gave me a senior's discount, so that made me happy too. But yeah, going back to a buffer, a cushion, financial cushion, $5,000 at the very least, just so that you're not constantly on tenterhooks waiting for the next shoe to drop, waiting for the next problem to come up. Now, on the upside, because I haven't been paying rent every month or utilities, I had been able to put that amount of money into the bank. And that was part of the reason I chose to move into the van, was to build up my savings account again. So I wouldn't have been able to do the dental work, the vet procedures, or the van repairs if I was still living and somewhere where I was having to pay rent. So that leaves me feeling rather, I'm not sure what I want to do. Do I want to be back in an apartment? Part of me says yes, I would love to have that home base again, but still spend a lot of time in Luna, my van, and traveling. But financially, if I'm paying rent, that's not going to be possible without some extra income. And that's something that I'm in the process of working on right now. So please don't go into van life thinking that it'll just be free and easy and you won't have any financial worries at all. I mean, if you're still working full-time and you can work remotely, then you're probably going to be just fine. But if you're retired and you're on a small pension, there are going to be things that are going to come up. Your van could break down, you could need to be towed a long distance somewhere. Your van may have to be in for repairs for a period of time, or if you're in an accident, it may take days or weeks to have the repairs done. And so then where will you stay? If you're not near anyone you know, or you don't have any options of staying with friends or family, especially if you're somewhere traveling, you may have to stay in a hotel or a motel. So there again, you need that cushion in case that kind of situation comes up for you. I don't want to scare anyone away from living this kind of lifestyle if that's what you want to do, and especially those who really don't have any choice. But if there's any way at all that you can earn some extra income or put a little bit of your pension into savings every month to make sure you've got that cushion, it'll take a lot of unconscious stress off of your shoulders. And if the time does come, then you'll be okay. Because of the things that have come up for me lately, I thought I would just share that with you. If you can think of any other suggestions around this topic, or if you want to let us know in the comments anything that you've experienced and how you dealt with that. Did you have a cushion to fall back on? Were you able to take care of those situations, those unexpected emergencies or situations that may have come up for you? Charlie didn't come up to see us. He's just too cozy. Normally he'll come up here and I can pick him up and you can say hello to him, but I don't blame him for not wanting to get out of that bed. As I say every time when I say goodbye to you, I hope you've had a wonderful day. And again, I just want to tell everyone how grateful I am for your support on my channel, for subscribing and sharing and giving me thumbs ups, and for the amazing comments. They make me feel, even on days when I'm just by myself in the van, they make me feel so connected. So thank you so much for that. And I'll say bye-bye for now.